Welcome. It's a lovely Wednesday afternoon on the 17th of June 2026, and you are watching Crown TV Midday News. I am Joy Mwinuka. We'll go straight into the headlines. UPND admits youth destroyed independent candidate billboards in Solwezi. Challenge late night inferno ravages makeshift shops, traders count heavy losses. Mutendere woman wins divorce after alleged abuse and neglect. Government urge to avoid crowds in Heroes Tech. Thank you so much for tuning in, and now the news in detail. In a twist of events, ruling party United for National Development Party UPND has admitted of having been responsible for the damaging of the two billboards of an independent aspiring candidate for Solwezi Central Constituency, Poho Kawina. Speaking at a conflict management meeting in Solwezi District, UPND Solwezi District Secretary Nobi Mwanza explains that some unruly UPND youths destroyed the two campaign billboards, but not having blessings from the ruling party. Mr. Mwanza regrets the incident that happened on June 2nd, 2026 at Solwezi River Bridge, where some party cadres brought down the two campaign billboards. He appreciates Mr. Kawina and his team for accepting to replace the damaged campaign billboards at his own cost. More in this report.
Going forward, yes, we can confirm that some of our unruly youths acted on their own to damage the posters.
The United Party for National Development UPND in Solwezi Central Constituency has admitted that its unruly youths destroyed campaign billboards belonging to an independent aspiring candidate, Poho Kawina. The billboards were placed at Solwezi River Bridge and were vandalized earlier this month. UPND Solwezi District Secretary Nobi Mwanza expressed regret over the incident. Mr. Mwanza told the Electoral Commission of Zambia's Conflict Management Committee that the destruction did not have the blessing of the ruling party.
Thank you, Mr. Makai, for that question. With the facts that we've received after the conclusion of the matter, we cannot deny the fact that it's our unruly cadres that went to pull out those billboards, of course, without being directed by anyone, just like any other political party. It's very difficult to account for actions of our cadres, but at this point, I think we just have to accept responsibility.
This admission marks a shift. Earlier this month, the ruling party had denied that none of its youths were responsible for damaging Mr. Kawina's billboards. Mr. Kawina had insisted that UPND members were responsible for the damage. John Kimber represented him at the ECZ meeting.
Indeed, today we want to confirm and affirm that we have resolved fully this matter, and we as the Kawina Poho campaign team, we are pledging that we are going to uphold the rule of law.
According to the conflict resolution outcome, Mr. Kawina agrees to replace the damaged campaign billboards at his own costs. Police had instituted investigations into the damaging of Mr. Kawina's property, and Solwezi residents now await the findings. For now, the ECZ committee is pushing dialogue over destruction as campaigns heat up in Solwezi Central Constituency. Patrick Makai, Crown TV News, Solwezi.
Republican President Hakainde Hichilema has described the 2026 general election as serious business, emphasizing the need for a decisive victory. Addressing supporters in Mongo, Western Province, President Hichilema says securing a landslide win would enable his government to nominate more women, youths, and persons with disabilities to parliament, even if they are not adopted by the ruling party. The president has since urged all eligible voters to turn up in large numbers on election day and cast their votes in favor of the UPND. Details in this report.
2026 elections is not for games. It's a serious business. The church needs to win. and win with a big number, so we can allocate more UPND women into parliament and in the councils. If you are a woman, you are not adopted, work hard so that the president gets a higher vote, then we will select you to go to parliament as well. Family member who is a voter, make sure they go to vote. Your neighbor must go and vote. Your neighbor in the market must be told to go and vote. All those in the plains, they must that day go and vote. First they vote by water first before going to fish. But before you go to Itapi that day, you go and vote first. Then you can go to fish.
Workers at Petauke Town Council have dawned tools demanding their 3 months of unpaid salary arrears. Petauke Town Council Secretary Kelvin Banda has confirmed to Crown TV News that workers from grade 1 to grade 4 have not been paid for 3 months. Mr. Banda says Petauke Town Council owes workers about 5 million kwacha. Details in this report.
These are Petauke Town Council workers who have down tools demanding payment of 3 months salary arrears. The workers' sit-in protest comes as a result of the council's failure to pay their salaries for the past 3 months. Despite several engagement between Petauke Town Council administration and union representatives, all efforts to resolve the matter have proved unsuccessful. The workers say they are facing numerous challenges, including evictions from rented houses, lack of basic necessities, and failure to pay school fees for their children. Despite engagement with Petauke Town Council Secretary Kelvin Banda, a conclusive resolution could not be reached as the workers continue demanding immediate payment of their outstanding salaries. Mr. Banda has since engaged the affected workers and their union representatives, providing updates on the efforts being undertaken to address the matter. He says management continues to engage the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development on the issue of salary arrears and other operational challenges affecting the local authority.
I wish to acknowledge that we have not paid salaries for employees for the past 3 months. We are owing the workers May. We're also owing them for April and for March. So we've only paid for this year, we've paid for January and February. Everybody has been cleared. So the 3 months which we are remaining with are the ones which we are owing. Currently that stands at almost a 5 million quarter we are owing the workers. And we have engaged government so that we find the lasting solution to this issue. Government has given us very, very positive feedback that this issue will be resolved. We've had meetings and we've written correspondence to them. We are hopeful that the matter is resolved.
President of Zambia United Union of Local Authority and Allied Workers, Emmanuel Mwisa, said the union is aware of the workers' sit-in protest at Petauke Town Council and knows that government is doing everything possible to clear the outstanding 3 months salary arrears.
We want to put it on record that we are aware as the National Center at the head office, the situation at the Petauke Town Council. And we want to indicate to say as the parties, that is the Zambia United Local Authorities and Allied Workers Union, the Local Government Service Commission, the Ministry of Local Government, are addressing the current challenges that are being faced by the workers at Petauke Town Council. We are aware that the workers are in 3 months salary arrears. That is, the salary is pending to be paid starting from March, April, and May. Those salaries have not been paid, and workers in almost took some kind of a position of not wanting to work until their salaries are paid. But because of the cordial relationship that we have with government and also using the principle of dialogue, we had the engagements yesterday with the Ministry of Local Government, and at large, the whole matter is being looked into from an holistic point of standing where government is trying to address the challenges even for the other councils that are also in a similar situation. What was discussed was that there are programs that will be undertaken, particularly for Petauke. We've been assured that government is sourcing some funds that will be sent to the council within this week to clear the outstanding issues. While that is being done, the government equalization fund has remained as a priority on the part of government. And using the same, government is trying to find some additional funds to beef up the low government equalization.
The council workers have now entered day 2 of the protest, demanding immediate payment of their salaries. For Crown TV News, Sambo David, Petauke, Eastern Province.
A devastating fire has swept through several makeshift shops in Chilenge, destroying property and merchandise worth thousands of kwacha, including drums, charcoal bags, and other goods. According to nearby traders, the fire broke out around 23 hours on Monday night before quickly spreading through the structures. Tawanda now reports.
Several traders have been left counting losses after a late-night fire reduced a cluster of shops to ashes in Lusaka's Chilenge township, destroying merchandise and wiping out sources of income for the affected business owners. The fire, which occurred on Monday night, gutted shops dealing in braziers, charcoal, ducks, and other goods. The fire has left traders devastated as they assess the damage. According to the traders, the fire is believed to have sparked around 23 hours on Monday evening before quickly spreading through the makeshift structures. The affected traders say large quantities of charcoal, drums, ducks, among other merchandise, were destroyed in the inferno. Meanwhile, some traders have expressed disappointment over the response time of the fire brigade, stating that the damage could have been significantly reduced had emergency services arrived on time. The traders have charged that the delayed response allowed the fire to spread uncontrollably, resulting in greater losses for the shop owners.
I came to try and see what can be salvaged from the fire that was, burning behind me this side. And as they were trying to remove some things and also trying to help out the people that were inside there, they had contacted the fire brigade around midnight somewhere there. But it was so sad that the fire brigade only managed to arrive here somewhere around 03, when a lot of things were already burnt and the fire was almost quenching off. So we just encourage the government and the fire brigade at large to pull up their stockings and be able to move fast when they hear that there's a fire somewhere, so that they can be able to reach in time and be able to save other properties before they get destroyed.
For Crown TV News, Tawanda Mwinuka.
Vendola City Council has launched a campaign to remove all banners and posters put up in public and private spaces without proper approval. Speaking to Crown TV News, Council Public Relations Manager Rebecca Mushota said the authority has received many complaints from the residents about the increasing number of banners and posters aimed at advertising various businesses, including traditional healers, which she said are making the city look dirty. She stressed that only council has the mandate to regulate and approve the display of posters and banners, and urged that owners of unauthorized materials to remove them themselves before the council does, warning that unapproved posting will not be allowed.
Vendola City has long known as the friendly city of Zambia's Copperbelt province, which is now facing a different kind of friendliness. The city is crowded with placards, posters, banners, and billboards advertising traditional healers, commonly called witch doctors. Ndola City Council has started a cleanup exercise to remove the untidy displays, as the council says they are damaging the city's appearance and causing visual clutter.
Such banners, unfortunately, make the city look dirty. They also obstruct traffic in certain circumstances. Still not allowed for people to just place banners talking about various things that they're able to do. So we also, as a local authority, do not permit every resident as your neighbor. It's offensive to them if they do not subscribe to what you are providing, a service that you are providing. They find it offensive, and some people say it is difficult for them to remove those banners on their own, and so they ask the local authority to come and remove the banner.
For residents have welcomed the move, saying traditional healers should get permission from property owners before putting up signs for their services.
Before Tamalangu became my poster, Tiramule became Nganga. Press the approach of any.
So yarama poster labika community sana mushani kati moneka bwino and moreover chino chalo bachirumbula kwe bati Christian nation.
Meanwhile, Reverend Chilekwa Mlenga, a Ndola clergyman, has urged residents seeking help from traditional healers to turn to Christian teachings instead.
That's why that they seek for spiritual intervention from men of God, authentic men of God.
Ultimately, whether the claims are true or not, the choice lies with individuals seeking healing to decide what is right and what is wrong. For Crown TV News, I'm David Kunda in Ndola District, Copperbelt Province.
You are watching Crown TV Midday News. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
The ultimate business stage is back. From the 1st to the 7th of July, the Trade Fairgrounds in Ndola will be buzzing with endless opportunities. But how does your business stand out in the crowd? You get on the big screen with Crown TV. We will be live in Ndola, ready to take your brand straight into the homes of millions. From primetime commercials to exclusive event coverage, we create advertising that drives real results. Don't miss out. Visit the Crown TV stand in Ndola between July 1st and July 7th, or contact our sales team today to secure your special trade fair advertising package. Crown TV, feel the honor.
Landeni tuminene
amuleke lumitiseze
shiteni tumiretere mabuna tu afianta manga fulani kimwai kibati wanu na fiasa chizo in the mix abalala pandalama ba fianta ma mwakokola sana okwewa tibishe bayi chipeketa mwesabene bamakoeni mu Zambia namba 3 wani chimpundula asho aba omwe abakosereko kuwina kumoba city ukutamba no kuwina chila mulungu kasondo ku Crown TV nenshita ya 1930 ifya kuwina
Mobile City, the phone's paradise. This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you. All hands on deck. We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more. Good job, partner. This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Welcome back. We'll go straight into the sports news. Contractor working on the Heroes Stadium playing turf, Marius Van Niekerk, has urged the government to avoid crowds stepping on the playing turf at Heroes Stadium. Van Niekerk says this will prolong the lifespan of the stadium. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Sports, says the turf protector procurement is underway. More in this report.
National Heroes Stadium playing turf has been under construction for 2 years now. Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Sports has revealed that the playing turf is now ready to host games. The first games will be held next month in July. However, contractor Marius Van Niekerk has warned the government from allowing huge crowds to step on the playing turf. He says the government should ensure they procure the protecting mat for the playing turf.
Just depending on the amount of matches and events you have on the field, in terms of maintenance and the damage that the top as well. Because obviously, as a singular plant, it takes a little bit longer than your normal standard field to come back.
Kangwa Chireshe has revealed that the procurement of the playing turf protector is underway. He is confident that before August inauguration for the elections, playing turf protector will be in the country.
The target is that before the inauguration, the protector should be in the country and should be able to be used. Okay, and these are the bottlenecks the president talks about, which for me as a controlling officer, the permanent secretary, can be frustrating. Yes, we need to abide and observe the law, and we do. But sometimes that same observance has certain criteria and periods and time frames and things like that. But also, there's enough legislation, there's enough leeway that when you want to expedite a process, ZPPA is always available to help us do that. So all things being equal, yes, we would like it to be there before the inauguration.
For Crown TV Sports, Lenosi Victoria, in Lusaka.
Those are the stories we had for you on today's media news. Let's take a look at the stories that made headlines. UPND admits youth destroyed independent candidates billboard in Solwezi. Chilenge late night inferno ravages makeshift shops, traders count heavy losses. Mutendere woman wins divorce after alleging abuse and neglect. Government urged to avoid crowds on Heroes turf. On that note, we have come to the end of today's midday news. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Joy Mwinuka. Have a lovely day.